Today's video is one in a series I'm doing to help you prepare for interviews. Today's topic is about planning. So, if you are a manager of a team, of a department, or an organization, or an individual contributor who is running projects, then you're likely to get questions about your planning skills. And planning can really fall into two categories. That's going to be your long term plans, so several years, and that's often going to involve a vision that you have, or your team has, or organization has, and also short term planning. So those action steps to realize your vision. Now, planning involves multitude of activities. So obviously, what is your goal? That's a huge part, but you also need to deal with alignment, and that is alignment with all the people within the organization or external to the organization, your partners. That can be resource allocation. That can be all the communication involved. That can be assessment through the process and at the end, and also reporting. So, all aspects of planning may be asked about. So, typical types of questions you're going to get is to give examples of the type of planning you've done in the past, either long term or short term, and walk the person through that planning process and the result. You also may be given a type of planning that would be done in the role and be asked how you would approach planning for that type of activity. Examples could be a software implementation, or it could be a new product launch. You also may be asked about a specific aspect of planning. So, how did you get alignment for a project you were working on? Or how did you assess the results? Those would be typical types of questions to be asked. You also may get questions about when things don't go as planned. So, if you had some challenges, how did you deal with the challenges and what were the results? Typically, that would be the type of questions you would be asked. Now, in addition to questions, some organizations might have you do a case study. So they may give you some information about a project and ask you to walk through that with them on how you would do the planning for that particular specific situation that they have. So, best advice I can give you is always anticipate the types of questions you're going to have based on the role, prepare, and then you should be successful.